Teaching beginners is possibly the most important teaching that any of us ever do. If we get it right in those early stages, if we build good, solid foundations for our pupils, then what's stopping them really building upon those and going as far as they want to, really? And it's been a responsibility, but terrific fun to produce this lovely series, the Basic series. I started quite a number of years ago, really, with the clarinet basics. Many more since, and in fact I'm still producing them. The trombone ones are very recent, and I'm working on, with a wonderful French horn player, the French horn basics coming soon. There are various principles that we've followed throughout. It's very much based on the simultaneous learning approach, making connections all the time, teaching musicianship through the instrument, introducing, for example, rhythm in a very careful kind of way, so that our pupils understand it. They don't just do it because they know how it goes, but they really understand it. And I think that's so important, because what we're trying to do is to produce independent musicians who can go off and do it on their own, play in ensembles, play in groups. And if they don't have the confidence to understand rhythm, to understand all the various basics of playing, they may not be able to do that. And I think that's what this series does well, if I may say. There's tremendous lot of fun. I tried to kind of make sure that there was a laugh a page. And whilst, of course, there is a lot of technical work, it's presented in a very fun way. Lots of warm-up activities, again presented with a lot of smiles attached, lots of fun titles. It's presented very much in a need-to-know kind of way. That the next thing that happens is what you need to know in order to make that next step forward. So I hope that you'll feel, whatever instrument you're using, that it's very systematic and methodical, which of course aids the teaching. And of course, and I often say this when I'm talking to teachers about beginners teaching, bring in other material as well. And for some pupils, you feel that they might want to go off in a slightly different direction at times. But I think the Basic series gives you a very good systematic journey from absolute first lesson to somewhere between about grade 1 and grade 2. They all go to that sort of level. Each stage then begins with a box such as this. It gives you the particular ingredients, in this case the open strings, the notation, and simple rhythm. Here we're just dealing with crotchets and crotchet rests, and it gives you kind of rhythm exercise, in which case you learn how to count. Lots of little boxes of tips along the way, and then some fun pieces going up here and then going down. And most of them have backing tracks, piano accompaniments, which you can download from the Faber website. We move on after the introductory page, just some nice pieces, and here are some from a little bit further along in the book. Some lovely pictures, lovely little cartoons grace the pages, which I hope will bring a smile to folks' faces, and again, fun titles. Morning is broken, but not my violin. And about halfway through the book, I introduced this practice map, which is very much in the simultaneous learning style of taking ingredients from the piece, from the simultaneous learning musical map of the world. Here there's just 6 of the bubbles: rhythm, improvisation, etc. And thinking of an interesting activity to do related to a particular area. And this is really how we build our pupils' musicianship and general understanding. The actual simultaneous learning musical map of the world is free to download on my website. The end of each stage ends with an activity box, actual questions and little activities around the ingredients we've been working at. And some of them have some really fun activities, like this one has a crossword, and others have word searches and such like. And in almost every stage there is a possibility for pupil to write their own little tune based on the ingredients learnt so far and any new ones. And so we are encouraging their creativity as well. So I hope you'll find the Basic series comprehensive, but more than that, engaging and entertaining. Our pupils like to be entertained in the best meaning of the word. I think they like to laugh a lot, and we do as well. And I think the learning process needs a lot of that. And that, besides anything else, keeps our pupils involved. They want to come back for the next lesson. They want to go home and do some practice. And so I hope that you'll find, if you'd like to use this series, that the basic series really serves a good purpose in your teaching.